Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back to your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we are going to be talking about Ripple and XRP, as well as the vast majority of crypto and finance. And with that being said, I want to dive deep into this article that got posted by Yoshitaka Kitao. Now, for those that don't know, Kitao is one of the leaders behind SBI. And this is very interesting. So this got posted just recently on the 13th, and we do see Ripple transforms payments experience to unlock enterprise crypto adoption. Now, within this article, this is from the 8th, by the way, we do see a few things being talked about. So let's dive into it. Now, we've already talked about this article just recently. We included it in a video. But what's significant about this being shared by Kitao is his connections back to Ripple, which we will talk about here in a second. ODC Ripple, the leader in enterprise blockchain and crypto solutions, debuted today the evolution of its crypto-enabled cross-border payment solution, Ripple Payments, formerly known as RippleNet. Ripple Payments provides the enterprise-grade infrastructure required for businesses to leverage blockchain easily for faster, cheaper, and more efficient cross-border payments without needing to be an expert. Now, why do I want to focus on this little statement here? Because for those that are not aware of what Ripple is doing, right? We are seeing the evolution of payments before our eyes. We are seeing the entire banking sector being shaken up. And as we look at what Ripple has been doing, they are building out the infrastructure for institutions. Every single move made by Ripple is solidifying that. They already have payments. They already have liquidity. They already have custody. They literally want to make sure that they have everything all in one to cater to the institutional space. They are the infrastructure layer. This is insane if you actually think about it. And XRP, well, it's the secret sauce. XRP is one of the most liquid assets in the space, and will only continue to thrive in that way. With the AMM amendment, if that does get passed, that is going to be a big move in the right direction that Ripple really kind of wants. Ripple wants the AMM to pass because they want to tap into the decentralized exchange, and they also want to tap into the AMM. Again, this greatly improves liquidity, and it allows XRP to become the most liquid asset in the space, meaning XRP gets tapped in heavily for payments and for money movement. More than ever, leading Web2 companies and legacy payments institutions are investing resources to integrate blockchain utility into their services. Over 80% of global finance leaders are likely to begin using some form of cryptocurrencies in their business in the next 3 years. And that right there is the sentence to focus on. Because listen, if over 80% of global finance leaders are likely to begin using some form of cryptocurrency in their business in the next 3 years, they are going to utilize the most efficient and most liquid cryptocurrency. So what do you think they're going to use? And by the way, as we look into this, right, it also tells us that these Web2 companies, these legacy payment institutions, they're ready. They're already investing resources into integrating blockchain utility. As such, Ripple is evolving its flagship payments product and building towards a future where Ripple Payments is the fastest and most efficient cross-border payment solution for any business, regardless of the currency, time of day, or end destination. And they're all doing this with XRP. And here are the key updates that include a few things. 1. Expand access to Ripple's full global network of more than 70 crypto and traditional payout markets. The Ripple Payments network now provides nearly 100% global payout coverage through single onboarding. That is a huge in-depth statement. They literally provide nearly 100% global payout coverage. A payment system forged by Ripple's deep regulatory know-how, Ripple's years of experience combining crypto-native services with traditional finance and compliance requirements provides the peace of mind needed to access enterprise-grade crypto solutions with 30-plus licenses, including an MAS, major payments institution license, and money transmitter licenses across the US. Ripple is introducing its solutions to a broader customer base, including SMEs. Lightning fast onboarding and accelerated go-to-market strategies. New integrations with the XRP Ledger's native decentralized exchange, which is why I said they're trying to tap into it, will improve product performance and lower the barrier to enter new markets by tapping into global liquidity options. And again, that's why the AMM is so damn crucial. It is going to make the decentralized exchange even more powerful. The ability to fulfill customers' liquidity needs on demand 24/7, 365. Regardless of the currency or end destination, expanded crypto liquidity options will allow Ripple to continue providing an optimized experience as the payments product scales. And then down here we do see, since the start, Ripple focused on creating products that solve real problems for real customers. This evolution of Ripple payments represents an extension of our long-running work to optimize the cross-border payments experience through transformative technology. Ripple has led the way in addressing key components of crypto financial infrastructure, including liquidity, off-ramps, tokenization, custody, and compliance, which is why I said they're trying to go all in on crypto and make sure that they are the all-in-one package for those institutions. They are literally the infrastructure for the future. Bringing these elements together within Ripple payments for an intuitive end-to-end enterprise experience is the natural next step for Ripple to make crypto's benefits accessible for any business. At Ripple, we've long known that payments are unequivocally the killer app for digital assets. Achieving that vision requires a seamless experience for institutional users to solve real problems. With more businesses than ever seeing real utility in blockchain, our goal is to provide our customers with optionality, speed, ease of use, and compliance, all in one comprehensive product. And again, as we look at the future here, I want you all to understand that as Ripple becomes a dominant force, as they serve hundreds of customers in over 55 countries and on 6 continents with payout capabilities in 70 plus markets, and with all of these major steps being taken, I want you all to understand that there is a huge opportunity here. And it's not going to be an opportunity that you're going to invest your money in on Monday and by Friday you're going to be rich. No. There is an opportunity here to invest in the next Apple, the next Amazon. But guess what is even better? Ripple is that company, right? They're the future Amazon or Apple of the world. But guess what? Imagine being able to invest in the underlying technology that company is going to tap into. And that's what we have the opportunity to do with XRP. XRP is the secret sauce. Now, does that mean that we are reliant on Ripple to increase the value of XRP? No. But I do think that as we start to see the decentralized exchange and XRP being tapped in heavily, the demand is going to rise drastically. When you combine the demand from Ripple's side and then you combine the demand from the retail side, XRP can't be cheap. It won't be cheap. But we're waiting for the day that utility does matter. But what's interesting about Kateo sharing this article is his statement a while back. I said, this article still lives rent-free in my mind. SBI has been a long-term partner of Ripple's. In 2019, they mentioned all Japanese banks will use Ripple and XRP by 2025. It wouldn't surprise me if this did happen, but I'm not sure on the timeline. The craziest thing about this market is that we are here before the institutions and most of retail isn't even here yet too. Ripple has been expanding rapidly outside of the US for the last 2.5 years. They have also expanded their product offering with even more exposure to crypto and XRP. Combine all of this with the XRP ledger use cases growing, I see a very bright future. And this is what I've been focused on so heavily with XRP, is the steps being made in the right direction around institutional grade adoption. And remember, right, this is an actual statement. SBI CEO foresees Ripple's XRP adoption by all Japanese banks by 2025. Speculations rise on potential price surge to $10. It's always around $10. But you know what's interesting about this? Let's look at XRP. So I want to go all the way back to 2013, 2014, because not enough people actually look at this timeline. So in order for XRP to hit the all-time high of 2017, 2018, it took going sideways for roughly over 1,200 days. We are now going sideways from the last all-time high of 2017, 2018. We're going sideways 2,140 days now. Now, what's significant about this? Well, first off, remember what we've always said, right? The longer the accumulation, the longer the consolidation, the higher the move to the upside will be. So the longer something does this, the higher this move will be. What's interesting about XRP, and what I'm really kind of waiting on, isn't so much a price explosion to, $10 or anything like that, where it goes like this. No, I think that that's very exciting. I think that that would be great. But what I'm really here for is this to end, right? This is the price move from earlier yesterday, where we seen the speculative ETF filing. Oh, is BlackRock about to, pump XRP with an ETF? Like, this is the speculative move on XRP, which is comical, right? Like, we've seen these moves in the past as well. Like the lawsuit announcement, boom, skyrocketing price. And we've seen speculation moves as well in the past. But one thing that I do want to mention here is Apple. I want to talk a little bit about Apple stock, because you guys see something here. It's okay if you don't. What's interesting about Apple stock is we'll have moves like this where it goes up, but then it will just go sideways, right? Like, for an example, like this thing was sideways for well over, 4,000 days here almost, before it started to gain momentum again. And this is right around the dot-com bubble bursting. Like, it skyrocketed into the dot-com bubble in 2000, and then it burst. But what's interesting about this is the time that some of these assets, like even Apple, even though they are the most incredible company out there, right, for most people. But again, I don't look at Apple as the most incredible company, but they are one of the prominent leaders in technology. For a company like Apple to go sideways for 4,000 days with not having a major move to the upside is wild, right? But this is what I hear in this space as well. I hear a lot of people say, well, if XRP is doing so well, if XRP has all this, utility, if XRP is this, if XRP is that, why isn't it skyrocketing, right? And the truth of the matter is that, things happen when you least expect it. And plus, XRP was in that lawsuit for a while, right? It was like 2.5 years. We were starting to have a big move in the market. Then the lawsuit got dropped on us. So you could argue that it was, a suppressed year for XRP in 2021 during the bull market. But also outside of that, what we really started to see after the dot-com bubble was the bubble burst, right? These assets like Apple and Amazon and all of them had a massive sell-off. It shook the market to its core. And what happened was a lot of these assets went sideways. And before they made a new all-time high, well, guess what? It was well over, 1,500 days. And what's interesting about this is, like, are we in the same exact time frame in crypto right now? Are we in the time frame around crypto where, we're gearing up to have a regulatory rug pull, if you will, of all the trash in this market? And what will happen after that regulatory rug pull? Well, in my opinion, I think that the future is already here. I think that we can see the future here. When regulations come into this space and utility actually matters, we're going to see a lot of these altcoins that are extremely focused on utility start to do this, where it's, shallow pullbacks, but for the most part, it's just up. It's up. And when we start to see that, this ends. This speculative move in the market, and all of a sudden things are skyrocketing simply off of, idiotic speculation, like all of that ends. And that's what I look forward to with XRP, because we already have so much adoption. We already have so much substance here. Like, beyond Ripple, there's over 100 plus use cases brewing on the XRP ledger. XRP in the last, couple years have expanded rapidly. The ledger continues to get more and more powerful. We're starting to see amendments starting to get talked about, discussed, and possibly even passed that are going to reshape the entire decentralized exchange, and even XRP's liquidity as well is going to strengthen it. So in my opinion, like, this 2,000 plus days of XRP going sideways, it's going to end. And even right now on the XRP price chart, I personally love what I'm seeing. It's this, shallow upside movement, but it's slowly grinding, and we could very well see this eventually break out of the all-time high if we just continue to, trade in this nice little uptrend. But we will start to see, big moves as well. And what we're honestly waiting for is us to break out of that, 92 cent zone up here. It's macro resistance. Like, that's really what that is. But what's crazy about all of this is, we're still not seeing utility be shined upon. And that's what I think will really start to skyrocket some of these utility gems. But I always look at some of these assets, these stocks like Apple or Amazon, and I look at how long it took them to, have these big spikes to the upside. Because even back here, like there was, some spikes, but it wasn't anything insane. Like we're talking about a difference of like 5 cents to about 30 cents, right? Then it came back down to about like 6.5 cents. Then it went back up to about like 53 cents. But then it just ranged here for a while until the all-time high in the dot-com bubble. And then boom, it crashed. And then it took some time again to go back to an all-time high. And then after that, it was up only, essentially, with shallow pullbacks. And that's what we can expect in a utility bull run, right? That's what we can expect in the utility market, is these assets like XRP having shallow pullbacks, but ultimately being just an uptrend. And yes, I do believe that XRP will have $1 trillion in market cap in a utility-driven market. And that's what I'm waiting for. So with that being said, I just want to let you guys know that we have officially launched the crypto apparel over on Tokenized Threads. If you guys do want to go check out Tokenized Threads, there's going to be a link down in the description below, as well as in the comments below, to go get your own apparel. There's XRP on here, there's XDC, there's HBAR, there's so much. This is just scratching the surface. There's a lot of apparel on here, even Quant. So if you guys do want to go check this out, you guys are more than welcome to down in the description below, as well as in the comments below. If you guys did enjoy the video, definitely leave a like, subscribe, to notifications on. If you guys want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord in the description below. And with that being said, guys, it's been Nick. Peace out.